Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what I'm bringing with me for a solo vacation to Mexico video, but I'm also going to try on a few pieces for you, share with you some of the outfits that I'm bringing, kind of pick my cover-ups with you guys. I ended up actually changing my mind about one of my cover-ups in this video, share with you the shoes that I'm bringing, all of my toiletries and stuff like that. And I did get interrupted a ton today while I was filming, so hopefully the video doesn't come across as disjointed to you guys as it felt to me. It literally took me 4 hours to film all this footage today, and I'm feeling a little tired at the moment and a little spent, but hopefully you guys enjoy today's video. I was really looking forward to making this video for you guys. So if you're new here, welcome. My name's Alithia. I share with you guys on this channel pretty much anything I want to, whatever brings me joy and happiness, whatever I feel inspired to share, I share. If you like the vibes of my channel and you haven't already, I would love if you would consider subscribing. And without further ado, you guys, let's hop on into this Prepare With Me for Mexico solo 5-day trip video. All right, guys, good morning. So today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be a pack with me slash sharing with you what I'm taking with me to a hot vacation. I haven't decided if I'm going to divulge that in this video. I may as well say I'm going to Mexico. I'm not going to specify exactly which part of Mexico, but it's basically going to be a 5-day solo trip to Mexico to an all-inclusive resort. I'm so looking forward to it. I can't say I'm excited in this moment because I was excited for a while and then I got stressed out and busy again, and then I'll get excited again, and then I'll be busy and stressed out again for a few days, and then I can get re-excited. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I've been planning this for weeks now. I've known about this trip for about 3 weeks, and currently as I'm making this video, I only have 3 days off now between now and when I actually go. The rest of that time I work. So I have a week, and 4 of those days I'm working, 3 of those days I'm off. And of course they're 12-hour shifts. So yeah, it's going to be a lot. I'm going to be coming off of night shifts and preparing to drive all the way to the airport, which is quite a distance from where I live, and then fly out. And my flight leaves at like 8 in the morning. So I have to drive all night to get to the airport. So I'm going to be exhausted. I'm just hoping and praying that I can sleep on the plane. But yeah, I wanted to make today's video because I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it on the day before I leave. I'm expecting a couple more things to come in the mail, and they have not come yet, and I do not know when they're going to be here. So I will tell you guys like other things that I have coming or what I'm waiting for, and I'll put pictures on the screen and I'll tell you where I'm getting those things. And to the best of my ability, I will try to link everything down below. I really wanted to make a video today, and I really have nothing else exciting to talk about at the moment besides this trip. So that's what today's video is going to be about. I do feel like I have the majority of everything that I'm bringing with me here in front of me on the bed. So I'm going to share with you guys outfits along with photos. I don't think I have time to do a try-on haul today. I will see what the time permits throughout the day today, and I might have time to actually try a couple things on and show you guys like what they look like. But I'm definitely going to share photos on the screen of what they look like on the models, like where I got them from, so you can see what the outfits look like, and share with you what bags I'm bringing, what shoes I'm bringing, carry-on items, all that kind of stuff. So I haven't had a whole lot of time lately to kind of like play with things and finalize things, but I'm just going to go through and give you guys like a brief rundown of everything. So yeah, without too much further ado, let's get into what I'm going to be bringing with me on my 5-day solo trip to Mexico. First things first, of course, I am drinking actually Tim Hortons coffee today in my little H&M mug. And yeah, it's really hitting the spot. I feel like these days I can't survive without a Tim Hortons every day. Like I said, I don't know what they put in their coffee, but it is so good. And I got my nails done about a week ago for the trip. And these are called, like the design is called Oyster Pearl. So they have like a pearly white tip and then a little line of gold, and then otherwise they're just like a basic French, and I think they're going to be so perfect for my trip. I wanted everything to be very neutral. All right, so the maintenance guy stopped by to do some work on the house, and he left for a minute, but he's going to be back. I'm going to try to film before he gets back, and I might be able to film a little bit after he's back, provided he's not too noisy. But I wanted to get into this because I have limited time in my schedule to work with. What you guys will notice is that everything that I'm packing is pretty much all within the same color family, which is something I like to do, not just with things that I pack, but also like the rest of my house. You guys will notice that everything in my house is all kind of the same color family. The reason I like to do this is because when you pack things that are a little bit monochromatic, it's very, very easy to match outfits together, accessories, shoes, handbags. You never have to worry about things going with other things. I'm not what I would consider to be like an expert traveler, but I've been on enough vacations and trips packing carry-on only that I would consider myself somewhat of a connoisseur. Like, I'm pretty good at figuring out what I'm going to bring for carry-on only and making everything work. So that being said, I have a couple of things here that are like options that I might switch out or I might not take at all, but I want to show you guys kind of everything I have, all the options and the things that I'm contemplating bringing versus switching out for something else. The first thing I'll share with you guys is something I shared with you in my last video, which is this beautiful suitcase. This I got from Amazon. It's a beautiful like cream colored suitcase with some brown trim on it, and I absolutely love it. I think it's really beautiful. The price was right. It got really good reviews, and this is going to be my carry-on luggage. So what I like to do before I go on a trip is I lay everything out on my bed, and it kind of gives me like a nice visual as to what I have, what I'm bringing, and an idea as to whether or not things will fit in my suitcase. So starting over here, I have my packing list, and I have a beige pen, of course, and the beige pen is actually going to be coming with me on the plane just in case I do have to sign any kind of travel documents. It's always good to have a pen on your person. And I also have photocopies of my driver's license, my passport, and my itinerary just in case I need them for something. As for my tickets, my plane tickets, those are going to be just electronic, like e-tickets. I also have a couple of large freezer bags here. These are going to act as my wet bags. I know people invest a lot of money in like wet bags to bring your swimsuits with you. Why would you spend 15 or 20 or more on a wet bag when you have a perfectly good Ziploc bag? So I'm going to bring two of those. This is going to be the makeup bag that I'm bringing with me. I've shared this with you guys in many videos. Right now there's nothing in it except for false eyelashes, which I am going to bring with me just in case I do feel like popping on a false eyelash to feel a little bit more glamorous. But this is a really good travel bag for makeup that holds all your makeup, all your brushes, and it does squish down to a really nice size so you can fit it in your luggage. So I love this. Of course, I got it in beige. Like I said, I pretty much get everything in my life the same color family because then everything goes together seamlessly and you never have to worry about if things are going to look nice in photos or if things are going to match. So this is the personal item that I'm thinking of bringing with me. This bag actually came with my suitcase and I do like it. I was looking at Walmart a couple weeks ago and they have a bag there that actually is giving major Longchamp vibes and I kind of like it, and I was thinking to get that bag as like a work tote. So if I do get that bag as a work tote, I could also use that as my personal item, but this one is nice because it's very spacious. It's specifically designed for travel. It's got lots of room, lots of little pockets inside. It's waterproof, but I'll share with you guys what is all in here. Okay, the first thing is this here. So I'm going to find some place to put this. I'm not sure where yet, but this is the Neutrogena Mineral Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen Stick, SPF 50. I wanted to bring a sunscreen stick because they don't count toward your fluid allotment in the aircraft. Sunscreen is something that if you don't bring it from home, it's going to be extremely expensive on the resort. So I want to make sure I have enough. I did test this out and it is a little bit casty. Like, it does leave a little bit of a white cast, not terrible. But I can see it on my skin. It's not the end of the world, but it's going to be really handy to have something like this, just if I do start to get a little bit low on sunscreen. The next thing is this here. So I actually have to charge this. I'll probably do this like the day before I go. I'm going to take like the day before I drive to the airport and actually go through everything and make sure all of my electronics are charged, all of my power banks are charged. But that's what this is here. This is a super slim power bank. And I think it's a really good idea to have a power bank with you because your phone is like your lifeline. If for some reason your phone is not working, that is your access to the outside world. That's the way that you call for help. That's the way that you check your flights. That's the way that you have your electronic boarding pass. Your phone is pretty important when you're traveling these days. So I am going to bring a power bank just in case my phone is getting low on power. So it's just got a USB, and then I think there's the micro USB, so I can charge my iPhone as well as my Kobo. Next thing I have is a pair of sunglasses. So I do actually have a really nice pair of designer sunglasses. They're my Coach ones that my boyfriend bought me a few vacations ago and I really love them. These ones are actually just cheap, no name from Shoppers Drug Mart, and I was watching a lot of travel videos and people said it was a good idea to bring just a cheap, no name pair of sunglasses just in case you do end up wrecking them or losing them. These ones actually look pretty good on me. They're not the cutest for taking photos, like aesthetic pictures of anything, but they actually flatter my face pretty well and I really like them. But I'm still kind of debating. I still might actually bring my Coach sunglasses. This next little bag is a little Ziploc bag full of some really important goodies, and I always bring something like this when I travel. This is sort of like my makeshift first aid kit. So in here I have every kind of medication I could possibly need for my trip. Everything from anti-itch medication, allergy medication, sleep aids, cold medicine, stomach medication in case I have any stomach issues. Going to a different country, I don't typically get sick when I go to different countries. I've never gotten like any GI upset going to another country, but you just never know. The food is different, the water is different. You could pick something up on the plane, so I want to be prepared. I also have a little tube of hydrocortisone cream in here. I don't know if I really need to bring that, but I know that there are going to be different bugs where I'm going. I could have a significant reaction to. I don't want to find myself in a situation where I have to go to a local pharmacy to buy hydrocortisone cream, although I'm sure they would have it at the resort, but probably for pretty expensive. I also have a ton of Band-Aids. Band-Aids are one of the most important things you can bring with you on a trip, and I speak from personal experience. I cannot tell you how many times I've been on a trip and I've had to go to a CVS or a drugstore and find Band-Aids because I was getting blisters. Just because when you go on trips, you do a lot more walking than you realize, and there's nothing worse than having sore feet and feet that are getting rubbed raw and getting blisters and not having a way to protect your feet. And then your trip is kind of ruined because it hurts to walk. So yeah, Band-Aids are super, super important. I will often just put on Band-Aids just as a preventative, like on places where my shoe is going to rub my foot. I'll just throw on a Band-Aid just to create a barrier between my sandal and my foot. But definitely, if you do get a blister, they are a lifesaver. Luckily, the resort that I'm going to is not super spaced apart. It's not super spread out. Everything is contained within one hotel. Like, you don't have to go outside and walk to get from like your hotel room to the main breakfast area. Everything is like very nicely contained. There's elevators. It's a really beautiful 5-star, like whatever, 4 diamond. I'm not even sure how many diamonds, but like award-winning, incredible hotel. I cannot wait. I've been there before actually, and it's so beautiful. But yeah, so I don't plan to do like a crazy amount of walking, but I still want to have Band-Aids just in case. And I also have 2 spare contacts in here because I will be probably going in the ocean. I'm a little bit leery to go in the ocean by myself, being that it's a solo trip, and I'm a little bit nervous of undertows and waves and sharks and all of the things. So, but yeah, anyways, if I, lose a contact, that could be really hard for me because it's going to make it really hard for me to do other things like find my way to my gate. Once it comes time to leave, I need to be able to see. So I will be wearing contacts to get there, but then I want to have a spare pair of contacts just in case. 2 other things I have in my bag are a couple of little Ziplocs full of feminine products. So I've got pads and tampons and panty liners. So unfortunately, I am probably going to be approaching this time of the month when I'm on my trip. I may not get it when I'm on my trip, but I want to make sure I'm prepared. And this type of thing is going to cost an arm and a leg if I do have to buy it on the resort. I also have a pack of unscented baby wipes here. These just come in handy if you get something on your fingers, if your hands are dirty, if you want to freshen up after using the washroom. And then I also have a pack of tissues as well, just in case I do get a sniffle or have to blow my nose or something like that when I'm on the plane. I also have my little carry-on travel liquids, which I will go through with you guys in more detail exactly what's in here. There's 1 or 2 things I might remove from here that I don't really know if I need to bring with me. So far it's packed pretty full. And you guys will remember that I actually bought a different container than this, and it was a larger, prettier one, and it was like a little bit more flat, and it opened all the way around and then opened flat. And I did prefer the way that one looked. However, that one looked like it was just a little over the liter capacity, and I didn't want to have to worry about having any trouble going through TSA. So I did decide to switch back to this little one that has like the top zip. So this isn't my favorite container, but I'll go through this with you guys in more detail. And last but not least, what is in my bag. And by the way, I'm going to be packing this bag differently. This is just what's in it right now because I haven't put everything into it that I'm going to be putting in here. When I actually do travel, I kind of spread things apart between the carry-on suitcase and my personal item based on what I think I'm going to need at moment's notice in the airport or in the plane. That stuff I keep on my personal item. So this could go in my suitcase. But anyway, this is a beach bag, and it's actually the cutest bag. So that's what it looks like. It just says Paris, Milano I'll lay it flat to give you guys a better view, but is this not the cutest bag? It's kind of a Prada dupe, and I got this one on Amazon. I actually had seen it there quite a few times on Amazon, and I didn't know what the quality would be like, especially for the price. I just never thought I would get it. It comes in multiple different colors. It's this beautiful kind of like crochet material, and I went with this like kind of cooler toned beige color just because I thought this would be so cute for pictures on the beach, by the pool, things like that. And it's also like the perfect size to just carry a few things down to the pool with me. So super cute day bag, really happy with that. Very affordable, doesn't break the bank, and also it is not designer, so I don't have to worry about losing it, or if it gets sand on it or water or anything, I don't have to be too concerned about it. Another little bag that I got is this cute little wristlet. So let me make sure my microphone's plugged in. So this cute little wristlet that I found at Shoppers Drug Mart, when I saw it there, I didn't even think twice. I just grabbed it because it looked so beachy and so appropriate for a beach vacation. So it's this beautiful light colored sort of rattan, like raffia straw vibe, which I'm going for, and I'm looking for a lot of that for my trip. Because like I said, like vacations are different than resort wear. So going to a beach vacation is completely different than going to another type of vacation. And it doesn't feel like the absolute greatest quality, but it feels pretty sturdy. Like I think it's going to hold up over time basically for what I want it to be used for. It also has these cute little pearls, so it couldn't be any more beachy. Definitely giving ocean vibes. And it also has this cute little wristlet here. So yeah, perfect size to kind of just carry around with me as like a quick little day sort of clutch, and also the perfect little like bag to throw in my beach bag just to keep some more important things, like maybe if I have money on me to tip, or if I want to bring a lip gloss or something that I don't want to get wet. Even my phone, even my Kobo actually would probably fit in here. And it just opens up at the top like that. So what I have in here at the moment, this is actually a copy of my driver's license and my passport, and also my trip itinerary. I thought I had it in that other stack of papers. Maybe I have 2 copies, I'm not sure, but this one I'm going to keep with me at all times, no matter where I go, because I have heard that as a suggestion, just in case things from your room happen to go missing, or if on the very, very slim chance somebody steals something from your safe somehow. So if I lose my passport or my driver's license, I have a paper copy with me at all times on my person. I also have my Canada passport holder, which of course is beige, super cute. And so it just has my Canada passport there. And this is really nice because you have like a little slip to put things if you want. And this I kind of want like easy access with me at the airport. So this is going to act as sort of my wallet while I'm on the road. In here I also have a little card holder, so I can keep my credit card and my debit card, and maybe even a little bit of cash in here, just as like a small little wallet card holder kind of thing. And I also have a whole bunch of pesos in here. So I took out enough that I can pay any hotel taxes. I heard that there's like an environmental tax that you have to pay when you get there. So I have that, plus I have more than enough to tip my servers, my housekeepers, drivers, anybody else, people down at the pool, and I should have plenty to spare. So obviously I have it in a little Ziploc bag just to keep it clean, dry, out of the elements, and all in one place. Yeah, so this kind of acts as like my wallet slash a wristlet slash a cute little clutch for while I'm going to be on my trip. I'm not going to bring my own personal wallet. This here is going to be my quote unquote wallet, and I'm going to keep it in my personal item on my carry-on so that it's accessible at all times. So if I have to get out my passport to show like security, or when I'm boarding the plane, it's all easy access in one place. As long as I have this, I know I'll have everything that I need that's important. Passport, money, ID, itinerary, pesos, all that kind of stuff. This is going to be probably the most important pouch. And the last little bag that I'm bringing with me is actually this really adorable little clutch. Now this I got specifically as like a day bag, evening bag, if I just wanted something super cute. I specifically wanted like a raffia, rattan, kind of straw, whatever, I'm not sure. I think it's just raffia clutch. So this was actually from Amazon, you guys. When I saw it there and I read some of the reviews, it got pretty good reviews, but some people were saying it was really cheaply made and that it wasn't very good quality and it looked like it was going to fall apart. Honestly, I don't plan to use this unless I'm at a beach vacation. Like I don't plan to take this with me for anything else. I probably will not use it again for God knows how long unless I go on another beach vacation. So it doesn't have to be the world's greatest quality. I was looking online and there was some really nice ones, like higher end designer. This, you guys, was $20. And it's like, I would say it's like a nice medium size clutch, like small to medium. And it obviously opens up at the top and has a chain, a metal chain, so you can wear it over your shoulder. I probably won't. I love how it has this like cute little V design down the middle. I love how it looks a little bit gathered. And then the sides are a little bit gathered as well. It's obviously not the best quality, but I love it so much. It's so cute and you would never know the difference. And it definitely does feel like, you know, it doesn't feel like the absolute greatest quality in the world, but it is definitely going to serve the purpose for what I need it for, which is to take super cute photos. So I'm obsessed with that. It's one of my best finds. And I'm so glad I didn't go and spend $150 on a rattan beach bag or a rattan like clutch when, you know, this was available for $20 and perfectly fits the purpose. Super, super cute. So I guess I've got two clutches. I have the darker rattan, and then I have the lighter colored one from Shopper. Another thing that I'm bringing with me to read on the plane is this book called She's the Boss by Noelle Ingram. Just because I've got a couple changes happening at work, and I just wanted to read something kind of in the leadership direction. So I am planning to bring my Kobo as well, just because it holds so much more reading material, and I've never been on a solo vacation by myself. I usually travel with somebody. I usually have somebody to visit with. Not that I don't think I would meet people or like make a friend down at the pool or something like that, but I am planning just to take this trip just for myself, just to relax, just to like put my feet up and relax and not have to, you know, worry about anyone or anything and just kind of do my own thing. And I don't want to get bored. I don't think I'll get bored, but I don't know, like I'm just used to having somebody there with me and somebody to go and do things with and go on excursions or like go out and go shopping, go for dinner with. So it's just going to be little old me by myself at the pool, which sounds fantastic, but I want lots of reading material because I don't want to find myself sitting there thinking, okay, now what am I going to do? So yeah, I wanted this book because I was like, you know what, this will be really nice just to read on the plane rather than having to purchase it and download it onto my Kobo. I guess I could have done that too, but whatever. It doesn't hurt to have an actual book. And it is a long plane ride. It's a 5-hour trip for me from my airport down to the airport I'm going to in Mexico. So I want to have lots to do. I think I might also bring a word search. I'm not really sure. Kobos are great because they hold a charge forever. They're super cute. They're great for taking cute little aesthetic photos if you want, but also you do not need to be connected to Wi-Fi to read from them. Little book on leadership, something that I think will be kind of interesting. The next pouch that I'm bringing is this super cute little boucle teddy style pouch, and I don't even actually remember what is in here. Okay, so what I have in here, this is kind of like a little toiletry bag is what I'm using it for. So I do have my retainers, which I obviously need to bring with me on every trip. I did have Invisalign and I had braces, so super important. I use those every single day. I also have my jewelry in here. So this is my jewelry of choice. I have a couple pearl bracelets. I have a couple of really cute necklaces, a couple of rings to take with me, including a really pretty croissant ring and a really pretty little pearl ring. And I do have another ring actually coming from Amazon. It should be here today or tomorrow. And it has just like a nice big pearl on it and it's fully adjustable. I love pearls. Also, pearls are extremely beachy, obviously. Yeah, you can't go wrong with pearls and they're just super classic. And I like to just bring my jewelry with me in a plastic Ziploc bag. It works really well. It's not bulky, doesn't take up a lot of room. I also have just a couple of hair ties. I don't usually put my hair up these days. My hair is pretty long and I usually leave it down, but it doesn't hurt to have some hair ties. I also do have a giant scrunchie here, so I do pull my hair back when I wash my face, and also if I'm going down for the day and I just want my hair to be kind of out of my face and maybe just something super simple, just not blowing around, especially if it's really humid and I find that my hair is puffing up and I just want to kind of pull it back and get it out of the way. I can put it in like a nice little low bun. I also have a razor. I'll probably, oh, I lost the top of it. I'll probably only have to use this once while I'm on my trip, if that. I don't really need to shave very often. My hair just doesn't grow super fast on my legs or anything, so that's fine. I also have my Blistex DCT SPF 50. This is my favorite lip balm ever, and it's SPF, so I usually have one in my purse. And what I usually do before I go on a trip is when I'm packing and I'm getting in those last minute things, I transfer everything over from my actual purse into my carry-on bag. But just in case I forget, it's not going to hurt to have a spare lip balm, one that has SPF in it. So this is also something that I want in my personal item, in my carry-on, so it's very, very easy for me to access. I also have a little travel size deodorant. This is the Dove Advanced Care in Cool Essentials. Cool Essentials, I guess it's a cucumber one. So yeah, these things are atrociously priced for how much you get, but I didn't want to bring a big one. Oh, I also have some little cotton pads, which I don't think I need to bring because I'm not planning to bring micellar water. So these can probably actually come out. And then I have just a couple of little floss picks for when I brush my teeth. So yeah, this is kind of like my little toiletry bag of little goodies. Okay, so you guys, when it came to a beach hat, I did not know what kind of hat I wanted to bring. I want a big, floppy, wonderful beige beach hat. Now, I know that at the resorts they do sell hats and they sell cover-ups and sarongs and stuff like that. I know that at this particular resort, when I was there before, I actually bought a really nice beach hat there and I loved it. And I wish I would have kept it, but this was many, many years ago. This was like 16 years ago that I was at this resort. This is the hat that I have, and it is just kind of this really classy looking, pretty wide brimmed hat with a little tie in the back. Now this here you can tie through the little holes, so it sits like this. So the hat can be worn like this with the little tie out the back, which is very classy, very elegant, and leaves room for like a bun or a ponytail or something. Or you can take it out, tie it up in the back, and then you have just kind of more or less like a typical wide brimmed hat. This is not as wide as I would have liked it. I would like a floppy, elegant beach hat, basically just like this, but a little wider brimmed. But you know what? To be honest, you guys, I have never worn a hat when I've gone on a tropical vacation before, except for down at the pool. I've worn it like a couple times, but it's never been like a mainstay staple for me. Because back in those days, I was not concerned about sun damage. I just didn't know. Like 16 years ago, even 10 years ago, I didn't realize how damaging the sun was for my skin. I didn't realize how much it would contribute to aging and all that kind of stuff. So I just didn't care. I was all about like, wanted my hair to be cute, wanted my makeup to be cute. I was not super concerned with wearing a beach hat. These days, as you guys know, if you watch my channel, I'm a little bit different because I use retinoids, I use vitamin C. I'm huge into anti-aging skincare. I love my anti-aging skincare. And so I want to make sure my skin is going to be protected. So long story short, this is the hat I'm bringing with me. This one I actually got from HomeSense in the US. I guess it might have been Home Goods. And it's just a 9 West hat, and it's a one size fits all, and it's super cute. It's very elegant, it's very me, goes with everything. Yeah, even though it's not like as wide brimmed as I would like, A, I'm just proud of myself for bringing a hat. B, I know there's going to be hats at the resort, and I'll probably buy one there, honestly. Like my second or third day, if I don't really have much to do, I'll probably go to the boutique and I'll just find myself like a super cute wide brimmed hat. But I really love this one. It's great quality. It's going to squish down into my bag really well and just pop back open. I don't have to worry about ruining it. So here I have a couple of other goodies. Obviously, I have some underwear and a pair of socks. I also have a sleep outfit. So I just have a really nice soft pair of like muslin type cotton shorts. So this is what I'm going to wear to just lounge around the hotel room or sleep in. And then just a t-shirt, just a really nice soft cotton oversized t-shirt from Everlane to sleep in as well. I'm also going to be bringing 2 of these towel clips or chair clips. So this is something I've never thought of before, but especially traveling by myself, being a solo traveler, I think these are going to come in handy. A lot of people said that they were so good for saving your pool chair. Not that you want to be that annoying person who goes out at 6 a.m., puts down your towel and like claims the chair for the entire day. I think that's very rude, especially if you're not actually planning to be there throughout the day. But just like if you want to get up and use the bathroom, or you want to get up and go get a drink, or you want to take just a dip in the pool and you don't want to lose your lounger, I think these are going to be so good. So these were really affordable, and they came in a set of, I think 4 or 6, and they're literally just things you clip onto the top of your chair. I also got a little mini hair straightener. So I don't really use a hair straightener very much, just to like kind of tame hairs, like baby hairs around my face and around my crown. I mostly just blow dry my hair, use heat protectant, and then throw some curls in it. So I will be bringing just a normal full-sized curling iron, which I don't have in today's video, but just a normal like 1.5-inch barrel curling iron. I definitely need that, but I also needed a little straightener, and I didn't want to have to bring 2 full-sized hair heat tools. So this I just got at Shoppers Drug Mart. Super cute, very compact. I also have a toothbrush holder, and in here I actually was so proud of myself. I didn't realize that they made these, but I actually found a battery powered little mini electric toothbrush, because I usually use my Philips Sonicare, which is like one of the really good toothbrushes. And I'm so used to having like a vibrating toothbrush. I don't know if I can live without it now, but I didn't want to pack my Sonicare with me because it's expensive, it's bulkier, I have to make sure it's charged. It's just something that's kind of annoying, and it obviously wouldn't have fit into this little container. So I found this, and this is operated by battery, and so pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I can actually brush my teeth properly and have a, vibrating toothbrush. I need it. I can't live my life now without like a vibrating toothbrush, I guess, if that's the name for it, an electric toothbrush. All right, guys, the maintenance guy is gone, so hopefully there will be no more banging or noise making in the background. I apologize if you could hear all of that. So let's talk a little bit about shoes, and then I'll talk about bathing suits, cover-ups, and clothing. So this has been probably the hardest decisions to make what shoes I was going to bring with me, because on one hand, I want something comfortable that's easy to wear for just day to day, going down to the pool, going down to the beach, going down just for breakfast, just something very simple and easy. But I also wanted something dressier to feel a little bit more put together for evening. And I also wanted something comfortable to wear on the plane. And I didn't want to be stuck wearing sandals on the plane, because in my experience, you can hurt your feet a lot when you're going from place to place, sitting in the aircraft. If you accidentally kick the seat in front of you or whatever, or scratch your foot on something, your feet can also get very dirty. Your sandals can get very dirty. You also want something that isn't going to fly off your feet when you're hurrying to get to your gate, or if you have like a sudden gate change or something, or just in general, like going through an airport, I like to be comfortable. So let me take you through what I have here. I still have a couple pairs of shoes on the way. One of them is actually out for delivery. If they do not show up, I'll just put a quick picture on the screen and show you what they are. They're basically a really cute pair of espadrille slides, like platform espadrille slides from Sam Edelman. They're so beautiful. I think that they would be great, just like an alternative option for just comfortable day to day. Going out for my meals, going down for breakfast, stuff like that. You could dress them up or dress them down. Just something very pretty and also raffia style. I really wanted a pair of nice raffia style slides, and I don't have any, and it was really hard to narrow down a pair. I tried a couple from Amazon that didn't end up working, so they're going back. But this pair from Sam Edelman is so chic and so gorgeous. So as long as I like the way they look and they fit, I'll probably keep them and bring them with me. But I'm going to put a picture on the screen to show you what they look like. They're just so cute. Just in the event that I just want a basic pair of slides, comfortable, casual, easy, the ones I decided to bring with me that honestly, I probably didn't have to buy any more shoes. I could have just gone with these right from the get-go. And I will probably still bring these with me, are my Steve Madden slides. So that would be this pair here. These are just a very basic white slide sandal. I have worn the absolute heck out of these. I love these shoes so much. They were initially like maybe $110 or something like that. And Steve Madden comes out with these shoes every year in lots of different colors. I think they do have a raffia style of this one as well, but for some reason I didn't go with it. I don't know if I couldn't find my size, not really sure, but I kind of just wanted this, but like in a raffia style, and couldn't find it, basically. I tried a pair from Amazon that were a no-go, tried one from Fashion Nova that was a no-go. These are perfectly fine. They're a beautiful white sandal. You really cannot go wrong with a white slide for a vacation, no matter whether it's beach or any other kind of trip. So like I say, I probably wouldn't have needed any other pair of sandals. These ones would have sufficed. They would have been just fine, but I really had my heart set on finding a really cute pair of raffia slides. So hopefully the ones that are coming today from Sam Edelman are amazing. And these are so small and skinny that I can bring both. It's not going to, like, I'm bringing these for sure just because I love them so much and they're such a great staple, and it'll give me a couple of variety, like a couple of options. Also, if I just want to feel taller one day, the platform espadrilles will be like a nice alternative, and they're still going to be very comfortable, give me some height, but still be comfortable, like better than a heel. And if I want to go out for dinner like later in the week and I want to feel a little bit more elevated, have a little more height, but be comfortable, I don't have to go with a heel. Okay, so now for my airport/airplane shoe, and that is this pair of Keds. I think these are called the Keds triple kick sneaker or something like that. I think they're the triple kick. I have had these forever. I actually used to have two pairs, and the other ones were getting so dirty. I decided I didn't need both, so I got rid of them. They're a little bit harder to keep clean. That's my only beef, but I wanted a good, comfortable pair of sneakers that I didn't have to worry about scuffing them up. I knew they were gonna not give me blisters, be very comfortable and reliable for the airport, relatively simple to get on and off my feet for going through security. I have actually worn these with me traveling in the airport at least twice, and they have served me very, very, very well. Like I said, they are a little harder to clean if you do get them scuffed, which when you travel in an airport somehow, and like on the tarmac, and like when you get to your destination, going to get your rental vehicle, whatever, you just seem, they get dirty. I didn't want to wear sandals on the plane because my feet get very cold in airplanes. Airplanes are cold. Like, it might be warm at your destination, but when you're up in the air, you want to be warm and comfortable, especially if you're trying to sleep. I cannot sleep with cold feet. So yeah, I've learned from experience before, do not wear shoes on the plane that are just appropriate for your destination. Wear what is appropriate to be in an airport or in an airplane. And that is warm and comfortable, because it will be chilly once you're up in the air. So these are amazing. I've worn them many times before, and they're just such a good sneaker, such a good, reliable sneaker. Also, if while I'm at the resort, there is a gym. So if I do want to go lift some weights, I do have like a more athletic kind of shoe to just go and lift some weights at the airport, or sorry, at the resort. All right, so now for my going out pair of heels. So initially I was going to bring just these ones from Sam Edelman, and I'm still kind of on the fence about these ones from Aldo. I still have the receipt, the box, everything else, so I might return them. I'm not 100% sure. I have to do some thinking about that. Because when I go out for dinner, when I go to like an a la carte, like if I want to go to a little like nice steak restaurant or a nice sit down and order and just dress up a little fancier, have a glass of wine, just really enjoy myself, I want to feel a little bit more elevated and sophisticated, and I love a high heel. I don't care if I am on vacation, I am a high heel girl. I'm very short, and one of the dresses I'm bringing for sure is a maxi dress, and it's quite long. I'm only 5'2", and this dress is pretty long, so I definitely want a pair of heels just to make me feel a little taller and more chic and more put together. I'm just a high heel kind of girl. I don't care. Like, if my feet are sore by the end of the night, that's fine. Plus, the hotel, like I said, is not super spread apart, so it's not as if I'm going to have to walk like miles and miles to get to my destination. It's literally just from the hotel room down to the lobby, down to the restaurants. So I'm sure that I can suffer a little bit in my heels just to get to the restaurant. So that being said, these shoes here are actually very, very comfortable. These are brand new. I did want I didn't even actually know these existed, and then I saw them on the Aldo website, and I just thought they were the cutest thing. They are a really beachy looking high heel sandal with a little raffia flower, and I just thought these were the cutest thing ever. They do have a square toe. They also have a little bit of a like, they've got the foothold there, like the little thong part in there to help keep your foot a little bit more stable. One thing I didn't realize that they were sort of the thicker, chunkier back on them. I thought that they were just like a stiletto. On the website, they looked like just a stiletto, but then in person, I can see that they have that thicker, chunkier back, which I don't absolutely love. I would have preferred them just to be a plain old stiletto. So initially, before I could decide on a pair of heels, I just decided to go with these pair of high heels from Sam Edelman. I love these shoes. These are so classy. They're so chic. They look great with everything. They are a little bit painful if you're going to do lots of walking. If you're only planning to go from vehicle to restaurant, restaurant to vehicle, or whatever, you're fine. But if you are going to spend any great amount of time in them, they're going to hurt. So lucky for me, I'm not planning to go walking around in them. They're literally just to dress up and go for dinner. So I think they'd be okay. They're not particularly beachy looking, but they don't have to be beachy looking, right? Like, they're just a plain basic nude sandal, and I love them, and they look beautiful with my dresses. So I don't know if it's really necessary to have the Aldo like cute little rattan flower. They're super cute, but they're also a little bit sort of like novelty, whereas the Sam Edelman sandals are ones I have worn already, like repeatedly. You can tell because the bottoms are all scuffed up. I actually put these little black grippy things on the bottoms because my hotel has marble floors and the shoes are a little slippery, and I don't want to be falling and slipping on marble floors on vacation. So those are the ones I was planning to take, and I'm still sort of leaning toward just taking those because they're just such a great shoe. And there's nothing saying, like, just because you're on vacation, nothing saying your shoes have to also be incredibly beachy. I think if you have like a good daytime beach kind of sandal, you can still wear like just a nice pair of heels for going out in the evening. You don't have to make everything like themed, like revolved around the beach theme. These are really, really cute. They're super beautiful on. I like them. I don't know how often I would wear them aside from going on a beach trip, which I do plan to do more of those in the future, so who knows, but Anyways, yeah, so I'm still kind of deciding what my high heel is going to be. And honestly, between those 3 pairs of shoes, I would be pretty much set. I don't need anything else. These would be my like daytime slides. They'd be perfect, very comfortable airplane shoe, nighttime shoe. But because I have the Sam Edelman espadrilles coming, I'm super excited for that. And I hope that I like them, and that'll give me just one more option for a daytime shoe. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Excuse my pajamas. I'm just gonna show you guys what I have for bikinis here. So this first bikini is one I got from Zaful quite a long time ago, and I've had it for a really long time, and it's this beautiful, hopefully you guys can hear me okay, it's this beautiful little buttercream bikini. It does have a thong back. It's actually a lot more flattering and a lot more forgiving than you might think. It looks pretty cute on me. I absolutely love this bikini. So those are the bottoms. So super cute little thong style bottom, buttercream color, which I love. I love this like really pretty light yellow, especially for summer. And then it has this cute little floral detail there. We'll see how time allows. If I do decide I have time, I might do a bit of a try on, but I just want to quickly show you guys these because I swear I've been getting interrupted every 2 minutes today, and it's getting very frustrating, and I just do not have the time. And then this is what the top looks like. Super cute little buttercream top. It does have an underwire, and it's a size small, and again, it has the really pretty little flower detail. So that is the top. So that is the bottoms. So that's bikini number 1. So I've got one nice little option there. This one is one of my favorites, and I've worn it before and I really like it. The second one is a polka dot bikini. So this one's a little bit more retro vibes, which I really like. Again, it has an underwire. This one is from Zaful as well. I've had it for a really long time. I think I brought it with me on vacation once, and I think I maybe wore it once. And I just love the like retro vintage vibes. It's extremely flattering. So that's this one here. Super cute. And then I have the bottoms as well, and these ones are more of a minimal coverage. They're like a minimal coverage, but they're not a thong back. But again, they have the high leg, sort of high-waisted, super retro vibes, and I absolutely love this one. If you guys follow me on Instagram, actually, I've posted a photo of myself in this bikini before with a wrap on, and it was very, very cute. So that is bikini number 2. This one doesn't really go with the vibes of like everything being beige, which I'm okay with. I just wanted a couple different options. And bikini option number 3, I love this one so much. This one is brand new. This one I got specifically for the trip. Initially, I was looking for a white bikini, and I ended up finding this one, which looked whiter on the website. And then when I got it in person, it was actually more of this like beige color, which is absolutely perfect. So it's gonna go with all of my stuff, and it's gonna be very fitting with the colors of everything else I have. So this is from a brand called Sea Molly. I think I found it on Instagram just by chance. And it's this beautiful, like, sort of beigey, buttercreamy, again, color. More beige than yellow, I guess. And it's got this beautiful, like, ruching, almost like popcorny type of detail. And then it has a little, it doesn't have an underwire, but it does have a little wire thing in the middle. And it ties up in the back, goes over the shoulders. So this one will just go over the shoulders like so. Again, if I have time, I'll try these on for you guys. And then these are the bottoms. So again, they're like, oh, wrong way. Let's have some coverage. Wait a minute. I don't know where the back is now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, I'm not sure where the back is. Maybe it does go like that. So they are a, I guess, like Brazilian or like very minimal coverage. It actually makes me a little nervous now that I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm not sure which is the front and which is the back, but I suppose I'll figure that out. I think it's like this, and then the size has these cute little ruffles. So the bottom, so cute. So I love this. I'm so happy to have this one. Honestly, between all the bikinis I have, I would say this one and the buttercream one are my favorite. Okay, airplane outfits. I am planning to just wear leggings and a t-shirt and a sports bra. Here's my socks to wear in my sneakers for on the plane. They're just some no-show socks. I don't want to be getting blisters in the airport. And just this nice little leggings outfit from Aritzia. So they're just like just a nice, these are the TNA butter leggings. They are so comfortable. I have worn them so many times. They're extremely flattering. And then I have the matching bra to go with it as well, the matching sports bra. I've had this forever. It's just so comfortable. So just a basic leggings and sports bra with a t-shirt, obviously, because I don't want to be going there with no shirt on. And this is the shirt that I'm going to wear on the plane. It just is a very basic cotton t-shirt that I got from HomeSense Winners a long time ago. It says C'est la vie on it. So just a very basic t-shirt. And then on top of that, because the planes do get cold and I don't want to be cold, I have a cardigan. And this cardigan is also, this cardigan's from H&M. And it's kind of like a very lightweight, I don't know what they call it, not muslin fabric. I can't remember the name of the fabric, but anyways, it looks a little bit more summery and a little bit more beachy. And so this would be really great if I'm in the resort and say, I don't know for sure if the air conditioning is going to be really cold. And I don't want to get cold in the resort. So if I'm just like hanging out, say at like the lobby bar or at a coffee shop or something inside the resort one day, if it's raining or who knows, I don't want to be cold. So this would be a nice little cardigan that's going to go with all of my dresses. So the next few items, I feel like the mailman's here. I hear my dog barking. The next few items are dresses and cover-up. And like I said, if I have time, I will do a try-on haul. We will see, time permitting. So this first item here is a cover-up. This is from Fashion Nova. All right, so this is just like a kind of mesh sheer swimsuit cover-up. And it is a maxi cover-up. And it has like a nice little slit up the side. You can tie it off. And it's got like a crew neckline. This is from Fashion Nova. It does feel a little cheap, and I wouldn't say it's the most sophisticated thing that I've ever found, but it's all right. It'll do the purpose. I wanted to have a couple different options for swimsuit cover-ups. Another cover-up that I brought is this wrap kind of sarong style thing. So it's a, I don't know if it's a sarong or a wrap or what you call it, but it's literally just a wrap that you tie around your waist. Doesn't look so good over my pajamas, but it's literally just a wrap. And then this here is a linen maxi type, well, midi to maxi type of dress from Aritzia. This is from the group by Babaton, and it is literally just an extra small linen dress with spaghetti straps. And this you could wear as a dress or as a cover-up, and I wanted something like that because I wanted something that would be appropriate to wear for breakfast if I want to be completely covered and don't want to be going for breakfast or lunch with like a mesh dress or, you know, just a sarong wrap. I wanted something that was like, could do double duty. I do have a couple things coming from Cupsheet. I will insert photos on the screens of what those things are. They're not here yet. I hope they make it in time, but just in case they don't, I have this because I knew that Aritzia would ship like pretty fast. And yeah, this is really cute. I love that the back is open. I love the strap details. I just love the overall vibes of this dress in general. And it's a really pretty, nice, light, linen-y material. So it's perfect for summer, very lightweight, very airy, very flowy, not see-through. So really good if I just want something casual, comfortable, something that doesn't draw too much attention and I can just literally go down for breakfast. And it's got like a low back to it. I might try these on for you guys because this is just not doing it justice, but yeah, super cute, very comfortable, not see-through, doubles as a cover-up and a day dress. So I have 5 dresses here, and I probably only actually need to bring 3, honestly. It's just that it's nice to have extra just in case you are not vibing with one of the things you brought. It's just nice to have like a couple different options so that you're not stuck wearing something that you're uncomfortable in. I've had that happen so many times on vacations. I actually usually overpack for trips and I end up not wearing a lot of what I bring because I just don't feel like it. I end up going with something very comfortable, very casual, something easy, and I don't touch the rest of the stuff in my bag. So it just really depends. But I will either insert photos on the screen or I will do try-ons for you guys, or both. So this first item here is from Fashion Nova. This is like a cover-up kind of dress. It is a crochet dress and it's a little bit see-through, but it's not so see-through that you would have to wear it over a bikini. You could wear normal underwear with it, which I do like. So it's pretty versatile. Maybe a little warm to wear outside if it's plus 30, but I think it'll be great for just inside the resort. I'm also going to be bringing this dress, which I think I'm going to be bringing it anyways. This is from Aritzia, and this is a satin maxi dress with like a sweetheart neckline. And the reason I want to bring that is because, again, it just gives me a little bit more of an alternative. I also have this dress here, which I think I got from Boohoo. This one is, oh no, sorry, this one's from Fashion Nova. Yeah, this one's from Fashion Nova. It's brand new. I absolutely love it. I probably could have gotten it tailored. It is a little bit big around my bust area. It fits me perfectly everywhere else, but it's a little bit gapey around like the armpit bust area. But I don't think it's so gapey that it's not going to work. So I do really like it. Then I have two other dresses very similar. This one here is from Boohoo. This one is very similar to the one I was just talking about. It does have like a corset style bodice. This one fits me a little bit better. The sizing is a little bit better for me, but again, kind of makes me feel like a princess, giving House of CB, flows away from the waist, super feminine and chic, and I love the airy, flowy, sort of like cotton linen blend vibe that's going on, so it's a very pretty dress, and again, something you can dress down or up. I love it. I've just haven't worn it since I got it, but it's a dress that I would wear here at home as well. And the last dress, this one here is also from Fashion Nova. And this is quite possibly, I'll put a picture on the screen, you guys, but this is such a beautiful dress. I think I should do a try on haul for you guys. Absolutely stunning dress. It's this beautiful, like sort of cool shaded khaki color. On the website, it looked like it was going to be more white. When I got it in person, I saw that it was definitely more of a khaki linen sort of color, but this is such an elegant looking dress, you guys. Like so upscale, so elevated, so pretty. Perfect for going out for dinner. This is the one, like if I could only bring one dress to go out for supper at the resort, it would be this one. So those are the outfits that I'm going to be bringing with me for my trip. Oh, and one other beach cover up I forgot to mention, I'll put a picture and I might try it on for you guys, is this rhinestone pearl mesh cover up. So this one I actually had the like original, like I think it's Beach Bunny was the brand. I actually had it and I ended up selling it because I never wore it. I just never had a reason to wear it. Like my boyfriend and I, when we go on vacation, we don't always go to a place with a pool. Like we usually have our own private pool, but we don't often stay at a hotel with a pool or whatever. And we haven't done a resort vacation, the two of us yet. So I just never wore my Beach Bunny one. It was kind of expensive, so I sold it. Now, of course, I'm going on a beach vacation and I wished I would have kept it because it was such a beautiful article. I haven't even tried it on. Maybe I'll try it on in today's video. So a lot of this stuff I haven't, like this bikini I haven't tried on yet. Yeah, this I haven't tried on yet. And so, yeah. Anyways, I hope that I really like it. This one's just from Amazon. It was pretty affordable. If I don't like it, I will return it. Okay, so this one here, I don't think it looks very good with this particular bikini because the bikini is yellow and this is beige. I think this would look a lot nicer with my beige bikini, but just to give you guys an idea, because I haven't tried on the beige bikini yet, but I really like this quite a bit. It's actually very well made. Like for Amazon, I was expecting it to be pretty poor quality, and it's very similar to my Beach Bunny one, but this one was a fraction of the price, like literally $20, I want to say. Whereas the Beach Bunny one was like $150 or $200. It was quite expensive. Also, it occurs to me I need to go to the gym a little before my trip. I feel a little out of shape. So this one's very showy. Like it's probably the most sheer one that I have, and it's the one that I'm least comfortable in. But that's what it looks like. So I like it. One thing that's kind of weird about these, if you guys ever get one of these like pearl embellished, what do you call it, like rhinestone cover-ups, the little pearls are cold, and it's a very strange sensation because the back of each pearl has a little metal thing on it. So you have this sensation of all these cold pieces of metal over your body all at the same time. And it's a very odd sensation. It almost feels like you're tingling, and I don't like it. This is not a comfortable cover-up, but I think it's a pretty one. I think it's cute, but it definitely shows a little more than like, you know, you have to be feeling pretty good to wear this, I think. And I don't think it looks as good with the yellow bikini. That's what the top looks like. Yeah, you have to be feeling pretty fit to wear this because your whole tummy is exposed. I don't know if this does a whole lot for my physique, honestly. I don't think it's the most flattering thing for me. And to be perfectly fair, I think I like some of my other cover-ups better. But I just want to show you guys what it looked like. So, yeah. All right, so this is the next beach cover-up. It's okay. I don't think I love it. Honestly, it's okay. It's kind of revealing, and I wouldn't say it's like the classiest article of clothing either, but it's all right. And then the thigh slit is quite high, and yeah, it's completely mesh, completely see-through. Yeah, honestly, this is not my favorite. I low-key, like if I had more time to plan for this trip, I'd probably try to find a better option. This is from Fashion Nova. It's, in my opinion, it's almost a little bit tacky, like, but it's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Not my favorite, Not my absolute favorite. I prefer my other cover-ups. What I do appreciate about it is that it's nice and airy. So, you know, it's nice and cooling or cool. It's a little tight. I kind of wish it was a little more flowy. And it's like this mesh material. Like I said, I do have a couple cover-ups coming from Cupshe. One of them is like a boho kind of romper deal, and then the other one is like a jumpsuit kind of romper things. It just feels very tight and form-fitting, and I'm just maybe not used to it. I think a little young. Maybe I'm just getting too old. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm a teenager again. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most elegant, but I have to remember it's a beach wear, not a dress. I would not wear this as a dress. All right, this is the wrap cover-up, which I like better, and the different bikini. This one is the polka dot bikini. And I actually like this one quite a lot better, this wrap. Something about it, it's a little bit more like flowy, a little bit more kind of feminine. I feel like it's a little bit more elegant. It's not see-through mesh. I don't know, maybe I won't bring that other one. I don't know how much I'm loving it, to be honest. I think this gives a lot more like mature compared to the other one, I feel like. And yeah, this is with the polka dot bikini. Yeah, I really like this one. This one you literally just tie up. So this one I like because it's a little bit more like kind of a vintage kind of vibe with the polka dots. So yeah, I don't know. That's what the back looks like. Super cute. I like this one a lot better than the mesh one for sure. I just think it's a little bit more elevated. I just think it's a little more classy looking. All right, so I wanted to show you guys this other bikini. This one's from C. Molly. This is my favorite so far, actually. So that's the back, tied up. This is my favorite bikini. I actually, because I like this one so much, you guys, I might not take the other ones. Yeah, this is my favorite bikini. I think I might not take any of the other ones. I think I might just take this because it looks good as it is. It looks good with this wrap. I think it's gonna look better under this one here, this mesh, pearl, whatever. Like, that's so much better than the buttercream. Much, much better. Might just not take the other ones at all. The other ones, honestly, are kind of falling off my chest a little bit, not fitting so well, it appears to me, so. But I really like this one. Okay, now this is the crochet kind of cover-up dress from Fashion Nova that doubles as a dress and a beach cover-up. I like this a lot better than the mesh one, like than the one with the slit up the side. Like, it's fine, but it kind of, this one just looks a little cheap to me now that I tried on for like a second time. This one I think just has a little bit more of a luxurious, rich feel. So yeah, I really like this one actually. It does have very loose, flowy sleeves on it. I think it's a little tight, kind of feels like it has to be stretched out a little. I wish it was a little more flowy. Very beachy feel. Love the crochet detail on it. Very comfortable. Very airy, very flowy. And I like it better than the mesh, so remains to be seen will I actually wear this. I don't really know. Not the best quality. I'm glad I have a couple more things coming from Cupshe as options because yeah, here I am 5 days out. All right, this is the linen maxi from Aritzia Babaton. I love it. This is so classy, and this is the perfect example of something that can be used as a dress or a cover-up, which is awesome because this just gives me such more sophisticated, elegant vibes than this mesh see-through one does. I'm not loving this anymore now that I've like tried these other ones. So this is what this one looks like. So much better. And it has pockets. I don't know if I feel good wearing that other one, you know? I feel like 19-year-old me would have liked it, but current me does not as much. And then the back is open, has pockets. Not see-through. Yeah, you can wear this to get breakfast, you can wear it for lunch or brunch, and you can wear it out to the pool and take it off when you get there. So it doubles as a dress and a cover-up. Honestly, like, I don't know what I was thinking with the mesh one. It's just not the vibes. Honestly, I think my favorite so far is this, and maybe this more sheer one if I want something a little bit kind of more sexy, flirty, whatever. This one I would wear just out to the pool, and this one I could actually wear going down for breakfast and then out to the pool afterwards, which is so nice. And if it got cold, I could throw on my little cardigan on top too. It's perfect. And this is what the top part looks like. I'm really glad I got an extra small as well because the small would have, I think, been a little too big. I still have the tag on my bathing suit, but yeah. I love that it's open in the back as well. It just gives a little bit of visual interest, and it's very airy and flowy, and I love that it has pockets too. This is the dress from Boohoo. This is the one that's giving CB, House of CB vibes. I was gonna say CB2, but House of CB vibes. Super cute, corset style, a little bit of a dropped waist, super cute spaghetti straps. I absolutely love this dress. It's so pretty, it's so whimsical, and it's very light, like linen-y, flowy material, which is gonna be perfect for daytime on a resort, but also to wear out for dinner. All right, so I absolutely love this dress, you guys. Battery just died, now I'm back. I love this dress. It's so pretty and just like perfect for going for brunch, going for breakfast, but could also dress it up with a heel, grab a cute clutch, like this one that I got. I mean, hello, so cute. Like, are we serious? You don't get much more beachy than that with like a pearl bracelet. Super cute, super cute. I love it. So this is a really good one. I love this dress. I especially love the style of the top. I think it's so, so pretty. Like I said, I think this was from Boohoo, and I got this last summer, so I don't know if they have it anymore, but if you can find these like milkmaid style dresses on Boohoo, I definitely recommend. Better look at the top. So cute. So, so, so cute. Or if you wanted more of like a wristlet moment, like this. So cute, right? With the little pearls. We love it. Very affordable compared to the actual House of CB. You don't need to wear a bra with it. Light, airy, flowy, casual. I'm obsessed. All right, this one here is from Fashion Nova. This is the one that I talked about when I said it was a little bit gapey up here. So I might have to actually take a needle and thread and just fix it a little bit. But this is also giving kind of House of CB vibes as well. And I really like it. I don't think it has pockets. Very sort of Marilyn Monroe meets, I don't know, modern resort girl. So pretty. This is what the top looks like. So it's good, besides it's a little bit big in the bust. This is a size small, by the way. I might have to take a needle and thread and just cinch it in on the sides here. I have, yeah, like it needs to be cinched in a little bit. I could, and I have tried a strapless bra with it as well, and it still wasn't quite right. So yeah, but I really love the overall look of this dress. So yeah, I like it. I just wish that the top part had been not as loose up here. So yeah, I could get like garment tape or something, or just, I do have a sewing machine. I might have to just make that my project. Okay guys, this is my favorite dress. I love it so, so much. This one is from Fashion Nova. I was gonna say Fashionista. Fashion Nova. I love it. This is the best one. This is my favorite. So it is this dropped waist, ties up in the back. Actually, I need to tie it a little tighter. I love this so much, so much. It's like this almost like mermaid trumpet style, but with a dropped waist. And I love that it's this like kind of off khaki color, and it has the little cutouts on the side. And it's actually not that long. I could wear it with flats, not heels, but imagine with like pearl, like some pearl jewelry, and then either like this bag, super cute, or imagine it with something like this, like a nice white clutch, something a little bit more, kind of goes with the vibes a little bit better, I think. But this, by the way, I've had forever. This is from Lulu's, also has pearls on it. I thought about bringing this on my vacation. I still could because it's pretty small and it would fit in my bag, but I love this dress. Kind of closer look what the top looks like. Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Like I absolutely love this dress so, so much. Love the cutouts, love how it ties up in the back. And remember, I'm only 5'2", and it's not too long. Like I could wear it with flats actually, if I wanted to, but with a really nice heel or like a platform espadrille sandal, I think that would be so cute. So this is amazing. I love it. It makes me feel like $1,000,000. So this is hands down my favorite dress of the everything. Okay, you guys, so amidst all of that hustle and bustle and the doorknob going off or doorbell going off and the maintenance guy showing up and getting interrupted by phone calls from people, I've literally been filming for about 4 hours. But look what showed up while I was filming. My Sam Edelman espadrille sandals. How beautiful are these, you guys? Are we serious? Those are adorable. I love them. They're so pretty. They're so elegant. They're so chic. They give a little bit of heel but without being too much. Perfect for daytime wear. Could wear them down to the pool. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I love these. These are going to be such a good summertime staple for me here too, not just for on vacation. All right, guys, so I am very quickly running out of battery, and also like I said, I've been filming for about 4 hours now in between getting interrupted, so I'm just super tired. This video has to get wrapped up pretty quick, but I want to quickly take you through my liquids bag and tell you what's coming on with me on the carry-on for my liquids allotment. So we have this here. This is a heat protectant. This is probably way more heat protectant than I'm going to need on my trip, but I don't have a smaller bottle. And if I do style my hair, when I style my hair, and if it gets wet, I'm going to need a heat protectant. So this is just Chi Iron Guard. So that's my heat protectant. This here is a leave-in conditioner for my hair. I want to say this is the Kevin Murphy leave-in conditioner and detangler. This is a little hand lotion. This is just the Jergens Ultra Care. It was literally $1.99 at Walmart. Just something quick and easy for a lotion for my bag. This actually doesn't have anything in it. It's just a contact case, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw it in there just for ease of use because it's kind of like my toiletry bag, so a little contact holder. This is a Travelo perfume, and I don't know if I'm going to bring it. I think I will just because I might want something to wear for perfume. This actually has Christian Louboutin Louis Rouge in it, which smells amazing. I no longer have that fragrance. This is a beautiful vanilla perfume, but I'm kind of low-key hoping I find a perfume in duty-free shop or something while I'm there. One perfume I would love to bring with me that would be such the vibes, and it's a vanilla perfume, but it's a salty vanilla, is Guerlain Bosca Vanilla, I think it's called, from their, what is it, Aqua Allegoria line. It's beautiful, but it has like a sea, ocean, driftwood kind of vibe to it, and I don't love it for at home, but I think for this trip it would be beautiful. But I think that this vanilla actually would be quite nice for my trip. So yeah, I might just wear this on my trip. I also have just a little tiny travel size of the Guerlain Abeille Royale Youth Watery Serum. I really love this stuff, and it's the perfect size to take with me so I can feel a little bit luxurious on my vacations. I also have a dry shampoo. This is the Batiste, just the original dry shampoo. This is probably my favorite brand of dry shampoo. Usually when I go away on trips, I can pretty much get away without washing my hair, or with only washing it once on my entire trip. This is the hairspray I'm going to bring with me. It's just the L'Oreal Paris. It says Elnet hairspray. It's unscented, extra strong hold, and humidity resistant, which is pretty much what I need going on my trip. The most important thing for me was strong hold and humidity resistant. So I have no idea how my hair is going to hold up down there. It's going to be very humid. And the last time I went down there, my hair was in a bun literally the entire time. And I don't want to have to rely on that this time. I would like to be able to wear it down. So I guess we'll find out. So this hairspray should do me for the entire trip. I have 2 body sunscreens. I have the Equate Sport SPF 50 and the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch 30. I would like SPF 50, not 30, but this was all I could find at the store the other day when I was looking for travel stuff. But this will be fine, honestly, because I don't plan to lay out in the sun nonstop. I am planning not to get burned. I'm not planning to bring aloe vera with me or anything. I've never done that in the past, and I used to be a lot less careful about sun protection. These days, I'm a little bit more careful. I try to make sure that I am not laying in the direct sun for, long periods of time. I try to not go out between 10 and 2. I don't intend to burn, is what I'm trying to say. And usually I don't burn very easily to begin with. Yeah, so hopefully this is enough. If I have to get more at the resort, I always can. I feel like a beach vacation is not a beach vacation without Hawaiian Tropics. So I would have just got 2 SPF 50s, but I really love the scent of the Hawaiian Tropics. So I wanted those ones. And honestly, I think those will be fine to do me for my entire trip. I have a contact solution. This is the Bosch & Lomb BioTrue. So that goes without saying. I just need contact solution. I also have a little travel toothpaste. This was just whatever I could find at the store, Crest 3D White. I also have a face sunscreen. This is the Beauty of Joseon SPF 50. I think that this one tube will do me for my entire trip because usually this would last me like quite a long time. So I think this will actually be more than enough for my face and my neck. I also have a face cream. So this is not the Tatcha, the Silk Peony. This is actually a mixture, I want to say, of whatever was left in here, which was a little bit of the Tatcha Silk Peony and Pharmacy Honey Halo. I think is what's in here. And I think I even mixed in a little bit of the Tatcha of the Dewy Skin Cream. I'm not 100% sure. But I just thought this was such a cute little container, perfect for bringing my day cream with me. I also have a travel mouthwash. This is just the Crest because it's what I had under the sink at the time that I packed this bag. I also have a little genteel eye drops. My eyes tend to get very, very dry, especially when I'm wearing contacts and especially on the plane when I travel. I don't think it'll be so bad down south because it's going to be humid, but I just wanted to make sure that I could wear my contacts because I want to be able to see when I'm on my trip. Usually I don't worry too much about wearing contacts when I'm back at home because I'm not that blind, but I really want to be able to take in all the detail around me and be able to see a good distance and also not get lost in the airport and be able to read signs and stuff like that. So yeah, making sure my eyes are in good condition is going to be very, very important. So eye drops are a must. I also have this here, which is my makeup remover. And I believe this is just the Palmer's Cocoa. Or is this the Haru Haru Wonder? I can't remember what I put in here, but this is just my first step oil cleanse for removing my makeup, which is an absolute must. I also have this here. This is my face wash. So this is my Centella 1004 Madagascar Ampule Foam, I think is what it's called. And it literally has enough in here to wash my face like probably 15 or 20 times. You really do not need very much. I have two different foundations and usually I don't even bother putting my foundation in my liquids bag. I've never had a problem with TSA going through security with full foundations in a separate bag. No one's ever stopped me and made me pull it out. But just to be careful this time because I'm traveling solo to Mexico, I want to be just on the safe side. So the one on the left is the color CoverGirl Simply Ageless Essence, the ones with the little beads, and the one on the right is the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation, I think it's called. So I have one that's like a little bit lighter coverage, which is the CoverGirl, and one that's a little bit more full coverage and lasts a little bit longer, just so I have a couple of options. And last but not least, in my liquids, I have the Orbe shampoo and conditioner, and it also comes with a hair treatment. So I probably don't even have to bring a leave-in conditioner because if I do end up washing my hair, which there's a good chance I might wash it on like the 4th day or something before I come back, I can use this serum. I probably don't need the leave-in conditioner, but I really love these little samples that you get from Sephora because they're so handy to take with you when you travel and just slip into your bag and they don't take up very much room. And that is pretty much everything I'm taking in my little liquids, you guys. So I apologize that I'm not going through my makeup today. I think I'm probably just going to bring literally mascara, a blush, a bronzer, a finishing powder. I'm not going to worry about setting spray and a really good mascara and just make it real simple and call it a day. So that was it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I'm bringing with me. I did end up changing my mind about the white mesh bikini cover-up from Fashion Nova. After I tried it on a couple times, I started to feel like it was a little just not me, just not the vibe I was going for. So yeah, happy that I have a couple more things coming from Cupshe. They should be here today or tomorrow. I apologize that they didn't make it into this video, but yeah, I'm going, I think just for something a little bit more mature and more elegant and elevated. And yeah, the white mesh looked good to begin with, and yeah, it's just not the vibes that I'm going for these days. So yeah, I'm really glad that I took today's opportunity to try all this stuff on with you guys because I probably would have packed a little too much. And yeah, I was glad that my shoes showed up and I was able to show you those as well. So thanks for spending the afternoon with me, you guys. I'll see you all very soon in my next video. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me there if you want to see pictures from my trip. I'll see you all very soon in my next one. Bye for now. This town's so